And I just like to go out there and have fun. So another opportunity to get out there and showcase my abilities, not just in front of the Eagles, but in front of the whole NFL, in front of my family, in front of God and myself. It's always a great opportunity to be able to just go out there and have fun.
What is it going to be like for the rookies who are going through this for the first time?
A whirlwind of emotions, I'm sure. It took me a while to get through those whirlwind of emotions. Just the new game speed, the quickness of how fast the game go, and having to just realize, just calm down and play football. You've been doing this since a little kid, so all you got to do is just keep just ball and have fun. That's the biggest thing, I think. It's having fun, and everything else to take care of itself.
Do you remember your first preseason game?
Yeah, I was with the Tampa, and it was a memorable atmosphere. I remember it being exactly how I dreamed it to be, and something I'll never forget.
What has Coach Peterson done with these practices, especially today of note, to make it a game-like atmosphere, to make it seem like that once you get to Thursday that it's going to be pretty much what you saw today?
Left us out there. I think that's like one of the things that I haven't been through in other places. Is they'll leave you out there, meaning they'll let you get those simulation of game-like reps, especially in the preseason when the vet's out and you got to get more reps as usual. I look at it as more opportunity, but you want to be in shape. You want to have that condition factor to be able to grind for those extenuous reps and be able to showcase your talent, let everybody know that you can play for those longer downs and those longer drives.
It's almost like he makes it harder in practice, so the game will be a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's always been my take on it, though. I always looked at it like, I was going to always make practice harder than the game. So when the game come, it's just all about fun and making plays and getting ready to try to show out.
Stephen, you look at the way things went last year. You lose a Vinny, you lose a Bo, and then they turn around to get up to Lodi. They bring in a Michael Bennett, and you've been fortunate enough and blessed enough to still be here. Talk about your mindset in terms of what you need to do to maintain your status here and to prove to these guys, I'm capable of being one of the 53 people you can count on.
That's funny because I feel like I don't need to prove to nobody. My faith is so fortified. I stand firm in it, and so I know that God. In the Bible it say that God. Don't nobody got powers that God ain't give them. So no matter what's the scenario, what's the case, I'm always a believer that I'm always I'm right where I need to be. And so I go out there and I prove it for myself. If I prove it for God, and every practice I lay it out there on the line, and everybody know if you line up across from 51, he's bringing it. So buckle up. I feel like it's amazing to have guys in place to be able to look up to and aspire to work like. But at the same time, I don't compete against nobody but myself.
How are you a better player this year compared to last year?
My mindset. My mindset is so much stronger. I look at things a lot different. Like when you talk about competition, I compete, right? But I don't compete against nobody in the D-line room. You can look and you can say, oh, you got a lot of defensive ends, that's a lot of competition. But I never line up against those guys. Like if you watch practice, y'all out there the whole practice, you never see me go against everybody net. Not one time. Brandon Graham, nobody. My competition is the offensive line. So if I take every advantage I can and all the opportunities I got to go against the offensive line and win, everything else will take care of itself. I don't really got to worry about too much else.
Which of the young guys have stood out to you in training camp?
A lot of young guys. I even look at a lot of other positions, but Greg Ward stood out a lot. Joe, Josh. Even picking it up a lot of last couple of practices. There's a lot of guys out there that's hungry, that's ready to go get it.
You can tell it's the second week of camp, and the heat's starting to get to people. Patience is a little bit shorter, tempers get a little bit shorter. A little chippy out there?
Man, it's always chippy. I feel like if it ain't chippy, then it ain't competitive. I always titty that line, and I'm always ready to cross the line, but I try not to. But I think tempers. It's always good to have those tempers flying around. As long as it's manageable, as long as you can control it be able to, know when to hone it back and know when to, let it go a little bit.
You've been in this game a while, but how anxious are you to hit somebody else other than guys in your own jerseys?
Yeah, I'm always anxious, man. I walk around with a smile and I'm happy-go-lucky, but it's a lot of time I come in here and I ain't really want to talk, and so the best time for me on those days is to go out there and hit somebody. So I'll be able to go out there and show Pittsburgh why they should have picked me up.
Will we see the celebration?
As long as I'm out there, I'm gonna be having fun, and as long as I'm out there, I'm gonna have opportunities to make plays. So definitely, I'm looking forward to doing it and to seeing it myself when I look back on film a lot of times.
Do you know how long you're gonna play? Maybe quarter, half, or do you have any idea?
I hope the whole entire game. I hope I'm in there the whole game. That's just gonna create more opportunities for me. But I like to have fun, man. I like to do stuff like that.